Hello everyone and welcome to another video with Cass on the Maizuma channel. Recently, Ilmango came up with a conceptual 3x3 door where the idea is to have a note block in the center. Since players can interact with this block when they click on it and observers can now detect it, the idea is to have a piston door that responds to this. So let's see this in action. So this is how it opens. And even when the sensor changes place, if you click it again, it should be able to detect it and also close. So yeah, this is the demonstration, and the rest of this video is going to be me talking about the redstone behind this door and a few ideas. So here's the redstone, guys. It's not more compact than Ilmango's version, but it's the closest thing you can get to a seamless door. This is what I aimed for. So yeah, of course you can see this guy smiling at you up here, but this can also be a regular block. I just changed it for symmetry, and this is the closing. You can see the derpiness here. And now let me show you the piston layout. So I'm basically using a triple at the top. The sides are synchronized, and here in the center I have a piston worm. So basically this was a problem that Ilmango demonstrated, but if you invert this piston, the problem also inverts into a solution. So let me show you the opening. It's not particularly interesting, it's just a fast triple extender, but I kind of disassemble it or unassemble it, and it becomes a single extender. This is the reason why it derps when it closes, but it also makes sure that the triple will not fire again when you try to close it. And more interesting is the closing sequence where the piston worm activates. So let me click this, and that's it. So this blow circuit is responsible for the triple itself, while the light blow circuit, which is basically one block and a bunch of observer blocks, takes care of this switch here that takes apart the triple extender. The green circuits, they should be slime circuits. I made those especially for Ilmango because I know he loves to use doors, these iron doors on his design, so I used that here as well. And the red circuit is the nightmare circuit, which is the hardest part here, because it basically takes care of sensing when the player interacts with the note block. It also sends a signal to the top so it can do its thing. And the hardest part is it has to suppress all the updates that the piston worm causes when it's moving up and down. So basically I'm using those pairs of pistons here as latches, so we can try to observe those. So basically during the movement of this middle section here, this thing will not run multiple times, because that's the thing. These things will be mapped by or detected by these observers here, and during this movement it will fire way too many times, and the latch basically prevents this from happening. And then we have a almost clean animation for this. So besides showing you this piston, which I am not going to do a tutorial because this is we are in the snapshots, and the snapshots are nasty to say the least. Let me see if I have all the blocks that I need here. I just need a lamp to demonstrate one bug that I just posted on Twitter. Let me grab a observer block, and if I now place redstone dust here and here, if I connect the path, the observer detects it. Also, if I destroy this, it also works with detector rails. So if I place the detector rail, maybe it's because detector rails can bend those wires, I don't know. So yeah, this is horrible. So this is the reason why I'll probably have to redesign this if anyone is interested. Before I end the video, I just want to quickly discuss a few ideas, since when Ilmango posted his video, he was probably looking for different ideas. So the way my system works is we have the advantage to be able to have all the detectors for the door inside the floor, so you don't have the exposed observer blocks. And so the first time when you interact with this guy, it will pull this block, and rebuilding the piston worm, basically. So if I now give this guy one pulse and a second pulse on another level, this will be already closed as long as I move this block here. So yeah, I can keep going, which is interesting with this. And if I interact with this once again, it will spit out this block that I can detect once again using the same things. Maybe here, maybe here. It all depends on the kind of things that you want to do with your door. So yeah, this is how I did it. And finally, just wanted to demonstrate this very simple layout. And the advantage of this is it won't be derpy, hopefully, because the detectors basically don't interact with the piston layout. They're completely isolated here. So once you touch it, it will send a signal either down or up here or both, depends on what you want. And then you fire a triple, which should be the most complicated part here because of the retraction. So let's do all the process. So this is the triple, and the door would look like this when it's opened, which is not bad at all. And now if you interact with this, the advantage is it moved, so you can completely isolate the circuit from the opening from the closing. And this will basically send a signal here to those three, and another one here, and those are regular extenders. And then you can either send a 2-tick pulse to these guys at the back, or send a 1-tick pulse to those guys at the front, and then your door is closed. No derpiness, no nothing. And it would be an interesting sliding door. So those are the ideas for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short video. And hope to see you again watching my videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.